You guys talked about the Russia hoax nonstop.
The FBI was investigating it. The FBI was investigating it, so we recovered them.
And so you took the words of unnamed FBI agents and put them on your network as if they were the gospel truth. You did it again and again.
This is Reese, and welcome to Back Porch News. Yesterday, J.D. Vance did a series of 3 interviews in what some people are calling Vance's Triple Crown. With CNN's Jake Tapper, the one who has provably lied on air, the subject of the Russia hoax came up, and as you see, Tapper doth protest too much. Maze Moore on Twitter brought receipts to highlight Tapper's dishonesty.
You took the words of unnamed FBI agents and put them on your network as if they were the gospel truth. You did it again and again. A viewer of your network would have believed that Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin conspired in 2016.
No.
That was totally and preposterously false.
No.
Well, that's
what you just said is false.
Now, I got to step in here for a second, because I don't even get how a person can say this, Jake. The Mueller probe happened, and CNN frequently gave time to Adam Schiff, who spent so much time lying about the Russian accusations that he has since been censured by the U.S. House. Censured.
President Trump has gone to, quote, extraordinary lengths to keep specifics about his meetings with Russian President Vladimir Putin secret, even keeping them from top members of his own administration. Take a listen to how President Trump responded Saturday night when asked directly if he has ever worked for Russia.
I think it's the most insulting thing I've ever been asked. I think it's the most insulting article I've ever had written.
The president did not directly answer the question.
How can Tapper even start to believe his own press? And then there's this.
It's a stunning turn of events. Do you think the president of the United States ever worked on behalf of the Russians against American interests?
Tapper is clearly not just asking questions. He is stoking that fear furnace, trying to get people's hackles up.
We covered an FBI investigation. I don't know why you want to talk about the FBI investigation.
Oh, I'll tell you why Vance wants to talk about it. Tapper proved by his actions back in the day that he will die hook, line, and sinker for any hint that Trump really is the supervillain that keeps him up at night. And that puts both his sincerity and his judgment into question.
You covered it in a way that gave credence to anonymous sources' accusations. You did it yourself. Your network did it, Jake. But again, can we talk about the issues?
Vance has put a stake in the ground. Now let's see if he can pivot.
Issues that Americans care most about.
I'm talking about things that Donald Trump has said.
Yes.
If you have an issue with whether or not he's talking about the economy enough, that's between you and your running mate.
Look at Tapper trying to throw a little discord on the barbecue. But Vance, he hits back.
Every single rally that he does, he talks about how he wants to unleash American energy so we can lower the cost of groceries. He talks about the fact that housing has become unaffordable. He talks about the wide open border, Jake. Kamala Harris and her allies, it's interesting. Kamala Harris and her media allies, and I would put CNN in this category. You guys seem to care more about Donald Trump's past than the future of the American people. One guy who was a disgruntled employee,
I told you,
where five other people pushed back against him and said that what he said was dishonest. So why don't we talk about the policy that's affecting American citizens and not what Donald Trump allegedly said, according to one guy who's pissed off because he got fired?
Boom. Vance does such a great job laying out the scene on the ground. Disgruntled employees indeed. Well, let me know what you think. Did Vance make a better case, or does Tapper have the high ground in this conversation? Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll catch you next time on Back Porch News.